Welcome, dear students. So, today we'll be starting the third module in the subject Traffic Engineering and Management. So, this module mainly deals with traffic capacity or highway capacity, and these are the contents that we'll be discussing in this module. Highway capacity, the importance in transportation studies, what is basic, possible and practical capacity, the determination of theoretical maximum capacity, passenger car units, level of service, the concept in HC manual, and the factors affecting the level of service. So these are all the contents that we'll be discussing in this module. So what do you understand by the term highway capacity or traffic capacity? So the term highway capacity is actually associated with traffic volume and traffic density, and capacity or highway capacity is defined as the maximum hourly rate at which the persons or vehicles can reasonably be expected to traverse a point or uniform section of a lane or roadway during a given time under prevailing roadway traffic and control conditions. So when we define this term capacity, we use the words under prevailing roadway and traffic conditions. So this is very significant while defining this capacity because these conditions affect the ability of a roadway to accommodate the traffic, and that is why it is very essential to state these conditions whenever we define the term capacity or highway capacity. Now, coming to the highway capacity, as I told you, it is associated with traffic volume as well as traffic density. So, what is meant by traffic volume? So, traffic volume is nothing but the number of vehicles that pass a given point on a roadway during a specified time period. So, and this is usually we express it as vehicles per hour. So, the total vehicles that passes through a given point on a roadway during a specified period. That's why we express it as vehicles per hour. And traffic capacity actually represents the capacity of the road to accommodate the this volume of traffic, that is a traffic volume. And the term traffic density, it can be defined as the number of vehicles that occupy a unit length of a lane of a roadway at a given instant of time. And when we say traffic density, this is usually expressed in vehicles per kilometer. So how many vehicles per kilometer, that is how we express traffic density. So you should be able to understand the difference. Traffic volume means the number of vehicles passing a given point in a specified time period, and traffic density means it is the number of vehicles that occupy a unit length of a lane of a roadway at a given instant of time. That is why traffic volume is expressed as vehicles per hour, and traffic density is expressed in vehicles per kilometer. And also we should understand that traffic volume is the product of traffic density and speed, and capacity is actually the maximum traffic flow that can be accommodated in a highway facility during a time period under prevailing roadway traffic and control conditions. So I hope the terms are clear. Now, what are the similarities and differences between traffic capacity and traffic volume? So the similarity between the two is that both these terms, that is traffic capacity and traffic volume, have same units, that is the number of vehicles in a given unit of time. So that is how the traffic capacity as well as traffic volume is defined. But the difference is that the traffic volume represents the actual rate of flow of the traffic, and it responds to the variation in the traffic demand, whereas when it comes to the capacity, it indicates a capability or maximum rate of flow with a certain level of service characteristics that can be carried by the road. So that is a similarity as well as a difference between the two, that is traffic capacity and traffic volume. Now, the traffic capacity of a roadway depends, like I told you, it depends on a number of prevailing roadway and traffic conditions. So, will be the highway capacity manual or the HC manual has defined three types of highway capacities. So, we'll see what are they. They are the basic capacity, the possible capacity, and the practical capacity. So, what are they? So, basic capacity is nothing but the maximum number of vehicles that can pass a given point on a lane of or a roadway during 1 hour under the ideal roadway as well as traffic conditions that can possibly be attained. So it is nothing but the total number of vehicles or the maximum number of vehicles which can pass through a given point on a lane in 1 hour. That is what we call as the basic capacity, and we have to note that this is under ideal roadway as well as traffic conditions. And then coming to the next one, that is possible capacity. It is the maximum number of vehicles which can pass a given point on a lane or a roadway. Similarly, like basic capacity, this here also it is defined as the number of vehicles that passes through a given point during 1 hour. There, in case of basic capacity, it is under ideal roadway conditions, and in this case, possible capacity is under the prevailing or existing roadway and traffic conditions. So that is how the difference is. So basic capacity means the maximum number of vehicles that can pass through a point during 1 hour under ideal conditions, and possible capacity means the number of vehicles during 1 hour under the prevailing roadway as well as traffic conditions. Now the third one, that is practical capacity. Practical capacity is actually the maximum number of vehicles which can pass a given point during 1 hour when the traffic density is not so great as to cause unreasonable delay. So if the traffic density is not too high, because when the traffic density is high, what happens? It will cause delay due to traffic jam, etc. Or it should not cause any hazard or restriction to the driver's freedom to maneuver under the prevailing roadway as well as the traffic conditions. So usually this practical capacity is what is considered to be the design capacity. And it is also to be observed that the term capacity that is used in the revised highway capacity manual is the same as the possible capacity that is defined now above. That is the number of vehicles that can pass a given point on a lane or a roadway during 1 hour under the prevailing roadway and traffic conditions. So that's all about the definition for highway capacity, and also the 3 different types of highway capacity that is defined as per the HC manual. Thank you.